SAGE is an acronym for Students for the Advancement of Global Entrepreneurship, and its mission is to help high school students start their own social and commercial ventures. And if they start their own ventures in their own local community and they do well with it, they have a chance to showcase what they've done in a competitive tournament, just like they would in an athletic tournament. But this is an interscholastic program where the best high school SAGE teams get to compete on a regional, possibly national, and possibly even an international world stage. SAGE helps the high school students in that, first of all, it helps them build teamwork skills under the umbrella of entrepreneurship. When one thinks of an entrepreneur, usually one thinks of an individual starting his own new business. We want to take entrepreneurship to a team level, because everyone in life has to work in a team. Even if you are an entrepreneur who is a solo entrepreneur, you still need to work with your suppliers and your customers and your employees to make a successful venture. And so the main way a student benefits is they get to form a team, and the output from their creation is their own innovation and creativity that they've created under the direction of teachers and university mentors. So students see the relevance of the program by creating their own projects and then representing their school as they compete against other teams.
My name is Terry Jones, and I teach at Santa Monica High School. And we got involved with SAGE, I think it was 6 years ago, when they were still calling it SICE at the high school level. And I met Kurt DeBerg at a Virtual Enterprise Trade Fair. It was also the first year that we did Virtual Enterprise. And when he talked about the program with such passion, about how it instilled ethics into the teaching of entrepreneurship, it made complete sense. And it has enhanced our program tremendously. Whether the students get out of the first round or become world champions, every single student that we've had that has ever gone through SAGE at our school has asked if they could come back and help. It has made an impact on their life. I have parents calling me saying what an impact it has had. It's just a phenomenal program. It is exactly what we should be doing.
And I have to admit, at the time I just thought it was just one more thing. But what it's turned out to be is one of the most incredible programs for our students in being truly life-changing. We had the state champions 2 years ago, and then we were first runner-up for the national champions with a team of students that were the students that fall through the cracks. These are the kids that got C's if they were lucky, and they didn't do any more work than they really had to do until they got involved with SAGE. And then it became personal to them. It was their self-esteem, their confidence, their success that mattered to them. And these are the kids that went on, didn't have memorized presentations, but they had done projects that they became so passionate about that the ownership was so tremendous that when they presented that to the SAGE judges, they weren't the most polished of the teams there, but they absolutely were the most passionate.
It's crucial. I mean, education, public education sometimes is criticized for not being relevant. But to maintain our relevance, educators need to get input from their people who are in the field actually working with real-world problems. So SAGE is one example of keeping our curriculum relevant by inviting people from the real world, if you will, to be a part of not only judging the best projects, but SAGE also encourages business and civic leaders to serve on the advisory boards of individual high school teams.
The judges get as much out of it, I believe, as the students. They they know they're helping. They're looking at what they're doing as well as what we're doing with a different eye because of this. They're giving back their knowledge, and they feel great about it. They also have some potential new employees.
It's truly a win-win situation. Our students get tremendous benefit from our Business Advisory Board, and they truly are advisors. But they're also seeing teenagers in a whole different way than they're used to seeing them. They see them as the future.
One of the criteria by which a high school SAGE team is evaluated is based on how well they've utilized resources at their nearby community college or their four-year university. One of the criteria is for the high school students to reach up to the university or community college to find a couple mentors who serve as their business consultants. And so, not only are business and civic and education leaders involved in SAGE, but we want to create a direct linkage between high school SAGE teams and the institution of higher education in their area. When university students give back to the community through SAGE as mentors and business consultants, this is what we call service learning at its very best. There are so many high school students who at age 15, 16, and 17 really don't know what they want to do when they get older. And by linking them with university mentors, this is one example of how a high school student can maybe look up to a role model like a university student and say, I never really considered going to college, but now I'm going to consider it.
Our original market area was restricted. With the introduction of our new businesses, we've spread our market area campus-wide. Building on our second opportunity is my colleague Anna.
Big thanks, Greg, for the teacher delivery service. Those teachers don't have
For me, SAGE is in fact the most beautiful club I've ever seen because it gives us a lot of advantage. One, it gives us a lot of training. Like, it trains us to be wonderful entrepreneurs from this young stage that we are in. We're at a very, very young stage now, and this SAGE team has taught us how to be hardworking, how to be dedicated to what we're doing, how to be patient with what we're doing, how to show honesty in what we do. It has taught us how to learn fast, how to grab things fast. It has taught us how to implement what we have upstairs.